Hello and welcome, all neurodiverse and everyday spiritual souls. Welcome to unofficially the Destress Club. We're having a Destress Hammock Session. I'm not sure why it's unofficially, but yes. So, I've recently shared on Facebook about being pregnant, so I'm coming on here to officially share. I did try and share in a previous video live that didn't fully upload for reasons but I'm not too certain why. But as you can see, my belly, I'm like 33 weeks pregnant and I'll be talking through gas and burps. And I might edit it, but for me, it's fine. I like it. I feel more connected with it. I'm also an ADHD or autistic ADHD and so on, neurodivergent. I have different neurodivergences or other neurodivergences as well as autism and ADHD, such as specific learning differences, dyspraxia, and I speculate dyscalculia. A few others. Some form of dyslexia and sensory processing differences. Just one moment. Turn this around. So, by that I'm neurodivergent, or I don't not identify with the term neurodivergent rather than saying I identify with it, because I see it more as a description rather than a label, and it's more about the impact that it has on your life and what you can do as a result, like, you know, knowing more about how we are. I love neuroscience and psychology and working on the self spiritually as well. As you might notice, I here speak about spiritual concepts and, you know, I am a consultant specifically specializing in stress, and my program is based or works alongside spirituality as well as science. You know, science means spirituality. And that is the Daily De-Stress, where I give strategies, proven strategies, simple strategies for releasing stress, and there is a spiritual angle to it. So first, I'm just hoping that I'm all good and audible and you can hear me. As I mentioned, I'm in my De-Stress hammock, and I just wanted to come on here and share generally about what's been going on. So, as I mentioned, I'm pregnant. I'm also a digital nomad, and for the past year, yes, I have worked from different places, mostly around Mexico, but in Guatemala, and I have clients in person and online that I work to help them with stress relief, specifically neurodivergent, as I mentioned, and anyone who is like loves traveling or wants to travel more, anyone who is starting a business, wanting to start a business, just started a business, wanting to grow the business in a sense, and anyone who has a side hustle that they also want to grow, or anyone who wants to increase their income. Really, I'd like to focus on finances, and well, pregnancy as well. It's one of mostly it's just from a spiritual angle or a holistic angle, integrative approach, where we look at everything about managing the self, helping the self to be as resilient and well as possible. So it's personal development and how to achieve a life that you love and you live in to the fullest in the moment, appreciating that everything is going to turn out for the best. Just know that it does, it always does. So the first thing I want to talk about is Reiki and stress release and hammock therapy. So, as I mentioned, I work in person online with my clients, and recently I have not been able to work. So I do like reflexology, massage, yoga, and Reiki, aromatherapy, homeopathy. I use a lot of different naturopathic approaches, natural medicine, natural healthcare. I use an integrative approach to assist my clients in releasing stress, and that is, overcoming anxiety is part of that, and depression, obsessions, beliefs, addictions, mood, like if you have mood regulation. You think of mental health conditions and developmental disabilities and disorders. That's like a big part of what I work with, because I have had to work, and I chose to work through my own and to help others with that. So emotions and trauma as well. And I think a big part that's missing in what is known as Western medicine or mainstream medicine is the energy healing part, which is setting a strong foundation, intention, and aim around the healing that we want. A few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, I was telling my boyfriend partner, I'm thinking of starting hammock therapies, because I can't give reflexology sessions in the same way that I was able to before I was pregnant. It's not, everything physically is different, right? So in hammock therapy, say for example, I'm sat in a hammock, but if I was to do in person, somebody would sit in a hammock and relax, and then they would receive energy healing Reiki session from me while in the hammock. But today I just wanted to do a short demonstration here. Afterwards I'll do the full session, but I just wanted to do a short demonstration of channeling the Reiki energy in the hammock, and then see if you see my hands. Yes. So I'm just sending some energies here from what I'm feeling to people who are watching this video right now, what they need. So I'm feeling a sense of clarity is needed, and to organize the mind, clear the chakras. Maybe some focus and attention here. If you have a hammock, sit in a hammock and receive these beautiful energies. And I'm going to close the session there. It's just a sample of a Reiki hammock session video or in-person session that I would do, and I thought this was a really good idea to kind of bring here to the Destress Hammock Sessions, where I can give Reiki hammock therapy sessions here, and maybe if you want to put some specific requests for Reiki, I can do different sessions based on those requests. I've got a list of my own that I would like to share with other people. So that's a Reiki, and this is really good for stress release. Reiki is very beneficial as a stress reduction technique because it triggers the body's natural healing responses. It allows the body to rest and to come to a decision, really. Sometimes if your body's in dysregulation and has been doing that on autopilot for a few days, it comes to a decision to become aware of a different way of doing things and to choose that. So next, I wanted to speak about getting clients while traveling. And this is both in person and via social media, Facebook particularly in this case, marketing through that. So in person, as I mentioned, I've been traveling for a year. So I've had 3 clients who have been retainer clients, long-term clients, like over a month, 2 months, and one of them quite long. And I've had one-off sessions with one-on-one clients. I think I've had about maybe 10 of those now. And I've had group clients. So I've had 4 clients one-on-one for more than one session, but not long-term. So kind of like mid-term, so short-term, mid-term. So I've had 7 one-on-one clients and then some other group clients. And in person, what I found like really helpful is like with other tourists, going to places where you know they are, community centres or hotels or hostels. I've got some cheats that I don't want to reveal in this video about specifically finding them, like via events or like whether it's your own event or like networking events or other local events. But go to where the clients are, which is like in Facebook, right? Or social media marketing, go to where your clients are. And I find that it's really helpful for like anybody who wants to test that they have a viable product, a product that somebody will buy. Then finding some in-person clients is a really good way to test that, because you have time, one-on-one time with them to ask them about their feedback, or for them to give you their feedback, and to improve what you already offer. So I really like that. And on Facebook, I have received clients a lot via Facebook. It's, for me specifically, I have not cracked the specific code, okay? However, I am going to share what I've recently started implementing so that I can come back and share on the results. And you can take this on board and try it too, because it has worked for other people, but I'm not here being like, this is what you should do. I'm just saying, this is what I'm doing, and I'll come back and report on how it goes, okay? So, it has a high success rate because of the, I've seen other people who have put this into action. I've only sort of recently learned more about it and put it into a daily strategy where I do. So, okay, start my day, I go on Facebook, and on Facebook you're allowed to have up to 5,000 friends, so you can add friends to your Facebook list. Apparently there's a limit. I don't know how much of, because yesterday I think I added about 60 people on Facebook, didn't tell me anything. I heard somewhere before there was like only 35 friend requests you can send out, but the important thing is to check out the profile and make sure that person fits your ideal offer program. Make sure that they have indications of being like the specific ideal client that you would like to present your offer to, and to get to know better and help in that sense. If you're a good fit to see So, you know, I go on and I add friends and I then engage for, so that's about 10 minutes of adding friends or accepting requests. Once you're past 5,000 friends, obviously you cannot add any more, so you have to start deleting. Delete people who have not replied to your offers, delete people who are not a good fit. They're not part of your ideal client framework. And you can also have followers, or you can add people to groups. So you can have more than 5,000 followers, and you can have, of course, more than 5,000 people in the group. So you're not exactly limited just to those 5,000. And then next, what I do in my daily Facebook strategy, and this is really helpful because you're not waking up every morning thinking, what content should I create? What should I say? Who should I reach out to? You just look like 10 minutes do that, 10 minutes do that, 30 minutes, and you have your 2 to 4 hour work day, at least for this. So next thing I do is I engage. Okay, so I engage in the people's posts that have corresponding interests, and what this does is tells Facebook that I'm somebody who's interested in another, that person who I've just liked or engaged or comment with might be interested in what I have to share and post. So when I post my it's more likely my post or reel or story will be visible to them. I know I speak a lot like this because I'm thinking. And then I share a belief shifting post. Okay, so what a belief shifting post is, essentially, I share content, but the one I'm focusing on right now is belief shifting post. So I would do that at least 4 times a week, 4 to 6 times a week. I would have a long form post that's written. Once a week I have a shorter post of other things, and then once a week I share my offer. And I do have, for the group, I have a different content strategy. For my email list, I have a different content strategy. So I also work on, I do a bit of reels to attract people to find out more information about joining the group or group coaching program. And I will say right now, I'm doing a video training in my Facebook group, so please join. There will be 3, and then there'll be a webinar to join the group coaching program after 3 trainings. So you want to call it a challenge, come along and join as a challenge. I just think it's if you can put it to action, New Year's resolutions type things, and then even if you follow up with me a year from now and say I've had an amazing year because I put what you shared on your trainings into practice, and I just want to find out how to work with you more, I would really appreciate that. And I think that I'm just happy to hear about your wonderful year. Yeah. So I would usually, back to the Facebook, getting clients on Facebook, I would usually write post out before I do this third step. So before I do the daily, I sometimes once a day I'll write a post. But I like to plan content before, so I'd like to have ideas at least written down before, if not the whole post. And then all I'm doing is editing it to be suitable for posting and sharing. So I got clients on Facebook through they bought into my masterclass and contacted I find I tend right now to have more group clients on Facebook. So my aim is to see, because I want 3 one-on-one clients, if it's possible to have 1 to 3 one-on-one clients from Facebook before the end of the year. So that's my goal, that's my challenge. I've been focusing on doing that strategy for about maybe 7 days now. And I'm going to try for at least 30 days. So I will come back in December or the new year to let you know how that went. And then third and final thing. First, I want to say thank you right here in between these messages. And I'll say it again at the end. I want to thank my 17 subscribers. I really like the number 17. It's like a lucky number for me. So, like earlier, I saw the number 1770. I'm just going to spray some mosquito repellent because that's the life out here on this hammock. It's life out here in Mexico. Yeah, so let me know what you'd like to see more of, if the hammock therapy is something that you're interested in. And if you're new here, you know, subscribe and share and, you know, other things, whatever it is that is most suitable. If you see that red button, press. Oh, I was worried that would happen. I'm not going to edit this version, but I will probably do another version edited. So, lastly, we'll talk about pregnancy abroad. Now, I've had like a really nice, I really enjoyed my pregnancy. Like, I've had a pretty straightforward and nice like ride with it. So I've been in Mexico all this time pregnant, and it's been me and my partner and lots of other people that we met along the way as a traveler. And now we're in a place where, you know, I'm 33 weeks. I'm planning to stay here till after the baby's born. And give birth at home, actually. Give birth here at home. And I have a Mexican midwife, a midwife in Britain, and a doula in America. So it's going to be like a virtual international team. So I will also want to write an update about giving birth in Mexico. I'd like to share a live blog on that and speak more about pregnancy and birthing and mamahood, especially mamahood with mental health or developmental conditions, and having, they call it discapacidad in Spanish, disability, but struggling with stress daily, if you are, and you're a parent or have want to start a family. I think that's also to like consider before starting a family. Looking at ways that you can make yourself the most ready for that journey of parenthood and beauty and sharing life with others in the community. But I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Mostly, well, I showed you my bump earlier. I can show you my bump. I will do a Reiki hammock therapy session for a few, so I will be doing a few more lives after this, just like 3-minute videos on things that are part of like causing major stress, right? Things like feeling disconnected and dissociated and feeling unclear, unable to focus, for courage, you know, things like that, and for time management, productivity, for strength in hard times, for manifesting. I think maybe I'll do that first. So I don't know if I mentioned at the start of the video, like I have this financial goal before the end of the year and before my baby arrives. So if this video has been helpful for you, then, and you have some goals before the end of the year, then I'm gonna really highly recommend suggesting that you check out, I think I'll do that first, a Reiki for manifesting your dreams and desires session. So we're gonna do that first, actually. So the next video in time, chronological order. Yes, we're gonna do that. So, and I really hope that it helps you, because I know today I was like very much like, am I gonna make it? And I did a session and it helped me. So I know from firsthand, and I've also helped other people with this. So I know from them that they got their dreams and desires and they manifested it, and it's really happy and grateful to see. So once again, thank you, my 17 subscribers. Like, share, comment anywhere, and we'll be back from the hammock, both of us. Gonna knock the phone over. We'll be back with a Reiki for manifesting desired dreams and outcomes. Desires and dreams. Reiki for manifesting desires and dreams. Okay, so I'll see y'all very soon. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you are a digital nomad, then show me some love. Give me a like, subscribe for more digital nomad content. If you are pregnant or parent or motherhood, then and if you are neurodivergent, if you are an everyday spiritual soul, I hear you, I see you, and for my entrepreneurs, my people who are courageously answering the call within their souls to live life in a way that enriches them with like what they need, nourishes their souls, and learning their lessons and taking responsibility along the way. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. I'll see you next time. Blessings, best, and de-stress.